This is Satish Paryani, working as an assistant professor in Department of Mechanical, Walchand Institute of Technology, Solapur. In this session, we are understanding the important concept for entrepreneur about decentralized contracting. So learning outcome is very simple. The students will be able to understand the decentralized contracting, its advantages and disadvantages. For the contents, decentralized contracting, advantages and disadvantages for the same. Decentralized contracting. In centralized contracting environment, there is one procurement department. The procurement manager may handle procurements on many projects. The project manager contracts the department when he or she need to help or ask the questions. But in decentralized contracting environment, a procurement manager is assigned to one full-time project and reports directly to the project manager. The form of contracting environment depends upon the procurement manager's ability and authority. In decentralized contracting, I will give you one example. Let us say an organization like Samsung, like LG Electronics is manufacturing different products, home appliances, different home appliances. What are the appliances they manufacture? Is refrigerators they manufacture. They manufacture washing machines. They manufacture TVs, LCDs, LEDs, I will say. They manufacture mobile phones. They manufacture microwave ovens. These are 4-5 products, or much more than that. Vacuum cleaner, they are into sourcing of other things also. But we will go for, let us say, 4-5 products they manufacture. You can think it. Samsung, you take the example. LG Electronics, you take the example. So, in decentralized type of contracting, for one project or one procurement, organization is set up in such a fashion, entrepreneur sets up organization in such a fashion that material movement, procurement of refrigerator will be taken by this department. Other department or refrigerator department will be created. Another same department will be created for washing machine. Third department will be created for TVs. Fourth department will be created for mobile phones. Fifth department will be created for microwave ovens. And all 4 projects managers will be applied there, and below that the procurement team will be different. And that procurement team will be reporting procurement work of that, only of refrigerator, to his project manager, and that project manager of refrigerator will report to his boss, or we'll say, let us say in this case boss will be entrepreneur, he will be reporting directly to entrepreneur. Similarly, that organization, same organization will be created for TVs, washing machines. Means the individual responsibility will be there. A full-time work of refrigerator he will be looking. A full-time work of refrigerator, washing machine he will be looking. He will be not involved going with one project or another project. He will be looking after one project, full dedication work. So it depends upon the company's environment, entrepreneur's vision, how he will be thinking, how he will be utilizing his resources in centralized and decentralized contracting. He has to think from that angle. Let us understand what are the advantages of decentralized contracting. The project manager has easier access to contracting expertise because procurement manager is a member of the team. Oh, very simple. The project manager has easier access to contracting expertise because procurement manager is member of his team. Only that single team, full-time work is done. So it is very easy. We can understand, we can track the project, we can look into in-depth one by one. So easy contracting expertise. The most important, the procurement manager has to be loyalty to this project. The statement here is, we have to think one more angle. As we have seen as we know about centralized contracting, the issue can happen if the four departments he is looking after at, and he can be more loyal to one project, or let us say he'll be more loyal to refrigerator because his rapport with that refrigerator person is good and his washing machine person is not good. So procurement managers has to be more loyal to refrigerator rather than washing machine. But there in this decentralized contract it will not happen, because he is looking after refrigerator means he has to perform. There is no use of word called rapport. Hook or crook, he has to make that rapport with his team, and because both have to work together, there is no kind of delay or something like that. The procurement manager has a better understanding of the project and its procurement needs. The procurement manager has a better understanding of project and its procurement needs, as he is looking after only a single project. So the biggest advantages will be he has to understand he knows in and outs of that procurement needs. So he understands the project. He's not he will be the king in one, not jack of all others, as required in decentralized contracting. So these are the much more advantages which are used to decentralize. Generally, decentralized contracting is done in bigger organization. A small startups, a small newcomers are used to centralized contracting because of they are constrained over manpower, they are constrained over money, financials. Now decentralized contracting, disadvantage. It is more difficult to maintain a high level of contracting expertise in the company because there is no procurement department with the focus on improving expertise. We have to take a level high of our employees. We have to take a level high of our employees in that case. Means we have to take a expertise people. And expertise generally don't comes in a simple way. Either they have to develop within the organization, right? We have to use our resources, we have to train them continuously. Or if we are hiring them, we have to hire at a good amount of package. An entrepreneur needs to consider these things. Skill is always associated with the cost. More skill people are. I'm thinking of we are thinking here of small things. You understand there are different contracts, how it happens. Whether now these days the supply chain issues are so much. Somebody is very high level of supply chain manager, has a very good skill, so it does not come into picture. We have to think from that angle. It is not easy to develop skills. It should be interest of an individual. It should be interest of the company, so that they go hand in hand in that case. The second point, there is no home department for procurement manager to return to after the project is completed. See, this is one of the important point. There is no home department for the procurement manager. Means many times if the project, a company, an entrepreneur hires a high skilled person for a project of let us say 5 years. After 5 years, what? Either he have to be shifted to new department, or he has to be. There is no home. Generally, this issue comes in the project kind of environments, where generally this hire and fire kind of concept is being used. Lower level peoples are generally fired. But what about the big employees? They have to be given assurity about the next project. If there is no next project, there is no home department in that case, right? So In a crux, we can understand in a big organization where lot many work is there. Generally, generally, I'm telling you, it is again finally depends upon the entrepreneur who is taking the call, which department he has to use, right? Which department he has to use, centralized department or decentralized department. Generally, for big organization which are expertise, they go for centralized kind of thing, and to utilize X different skills of their manpower in different departments, shift here and there, and then over a period of time they can convert into decentralized. So big organizations, centralized, decentralized, both are possible, both they do. But generally the startups, a new organization, a newcomers or small organization use centralized kind of contracting because of limitation in their budget, because of limitation in their manpower, limitation as a bottleneck in everything. A small quiz. Think whether the below statement is advantages or disadvantage of decentralized. Again, there may be little standardization of procurement plan from one project to next. Whether this is a advantage or disadvantage? Yes, definitely it is a disadvantage. Hope so you have understood the concept of decentralized contracting. I have used references from this. Thank you.